Hello everyone, I am Taureor and welcome back to Let's Play HoI4 as India. I'm still testing strategies. This is not the definite strategy I would like to utilize. But let's bring this to an end, or rather, well, not yet, but let's continue this strategy and see if it works before we try and use a different one. Speaking of which, you should probably move this way. Like that. Yeah, this is I'm playing it pretty basically. I'm not really investing much into, a lot of things. Testing the politics mostly. Okay, you're going into the right province, you're going into the right province. The Soviets are going to be defeated. Question is, can we change sides and beat Hitler after that? That is going to be the big question. Alright, this is going pretty well. This is going pretty well. There's an enemy tank that can be a danger to us. Medium tank. Yeah, our guys are on aggressive and they are moving. So that's pretty much okay. Although, you should be moving here. Yeah, always make sure that you use all the gaps in enemy lines. This is why it's often better to have a lot of shitty troops than one good unit. You can just surround the enemy. Cut their territory apart. For example, when I do this, all of these guys here, there aren't many though. All of the guys here will be cut off from supply. Which in general seems like a very good idea. But we will see if it works out in the end. Okay, we do have a lot of political power. I could use it to get some other stuff going. Indian gentlemen officers. Oh, you guys don't really have any resistance against you, do you? Well, unfortunately, I'm not the one who's taking the most territory. My war participation has decreased to 18%, which is not really satisfactory. Okay, can we get some more? This gives us a military factory. This risk of famine, I don't have that anymore, so it doesn't matter. British Army investors, we can't do these. This gives us a free factory for some political power, and that could be fine. Do I want any other stuff in the repeating technologies? Army training, no. Construction, engineering, infrastructure. Doesn't say anything about factories, so no. None of these are very appealing to me. Let's get the free factory, because why not? It is a good reason, why not? Okay, you guys are suffering attrition because of the mountains, but you're also advancing, which is great. Just continue doing what you're doing, and a large part of Russia will be ours. Then I could theoretically go after other people, but I can't attack anyone who's not communist without risking interference from the Allies. And there's still Hitler. Is that Denmark? Is it Denmark? I'm not sure. Is it Norway? Never mind that. Was that Soviet Union? Night assault tactics is done. Let us continue. Yeah, we're doing well in terms of research. Japan is stealing a bit of our land, but not a lot. Basically, this is the area in which we can advance the most currently. And that's about it, really. Okay, guys, you just continue doing what you're doing. I don't have enough equipment for my reinforcements, so I will not start training any more units just yet. And I almost have some free military factories. So let's make sure we have something for them to do when they appear. Alright. I do hope, I would love if I was the one to get Moscow, but it doesn't seem likely. Romania and Germany are much closer to that right now. Unless the Russians mount a strong defense here, and I just come around from behind, which is also possible, but not really likely. Yeah, that's about it, really. I wish my troops were faster. How's construction? We are finally making some military factories. And repairs, I don't really care much about repairs, because they happen automatically even if you do nothing. No, Germany, I am not going to join your war against the Allies. I intend to betray you and join them. Once the USSR is dealt with. Although the Allies don't seem to be doing a very good job, are they? Are the United States going to join? Manhattan Project. Cool. We should really focus on the nuclear technology next. We do need a nuclear bomb if we are to win in the end. As you can see, the Germans are making a big push from Romanian territory. Not really controlling a lot. Decryption. Cool. Can I do nuclear reactor? It is ahead of time. It will take a long time to do it. But I feel like it's worth it. Although I don't have any planes researched. Okay, I guess I'll do excavation. When you're only using infantry, you save up on all the military technologies. I'm not saying it's good to only use, pure infantry like I am doing right now. What I'm saying is we don't really have a choice. I don't have enough production capability to sustain anything else. And even this is proving difficult. Okay, Moscow is about to be taken. How far are they from giving up? Not that far. 19% occupation, a lot. Well, we will be the second in the division of the spoils, which is something, I guess. Our territorial grab is sort of paying off. But it would have gone better if I had faster units, like motorized. What's that? I need more steel, don't I? I need way more steel. That means I should probably change my focus to limited exports. Look to these factories here, and I do have a surplus of steel now. Cool. That is completely fine. Okay, guys, can you advance faster? Now it's just a matter of time. I mean, it always was, but the defeat is crushing. And how much we'll take only depends on how much land we can take before the Germans ultimately defeat them. Let's try to get over here. Yeah, I'll try to take as much territory as possible. You. North, please. And they're going to surrender soon. Oh, we have taken Moscow. They will surrender very soon. A few more important provinces, and we win. I wish my guys could move faster, but that's not very likely right now. This part here is well defended, but it's practically the only one that is well defended. You, this way. Actually, through here. Yeah, like make fingers and then connect the territory. Okay, that's a free factory. I could get some infrastructure, or I could get some technology buffs. Expand air bases, air support, fighter effort, Royal Indian Air Force. And a smiling Buddha. I do want that for the nuclear bomb. This is why I started this technology so much ahead of time. Let's do the Buddha. Alright. Just going to let this play out and see what political decisions we can make. Because on a large scale, if you're not playing multiplayer, the actual warfare is not very important in Hearts of Iron 4. What is the most important is your political decisions. I mean, warfare is important too, but basically what you choose to do in terms of politics is way, way more significant. I wonder, if I did that, would all this territory go to me when they surrendered? I doubt it, but it's worth a try. I wish I had faster troops. Oh, the front line now extends to lakes. Cool, good to know. I missed that earlier. You're here instead. And north, far, far north. What's my participation now? 18.9, that is not a lot. Okay, the war is going to be over any time now. Connect territories, please. Well, maybe not any time now, but relatively soon. Mongolia has given up. Did I get it? Kinda, mostly, yes. But it's going back to the Soviets. Fall of Leningrad, that was indeed significant. So much closer to giving up now. Oh, Germany. You have a bit of Romania. Actually, is Romania going to transfer control to me? They might, you know. This is intriguing. If I did that, if I got that, Germany, would you transfer control to me? You would, maybe, transfer control to me. Interesting. Let's ask Romania first. Was this Saratov? Where is Saratov? Okay, it's here. Can I ask for more? Can I? Oh, they will still agree, really? Whoops, that's too much, is it? What happened here? What is going on? Moscow. I want Moscow. Ryazan, Tambov and Saratov. And you still agree to that. Okay, maybe I can get even more than that. Nope. Oh, this is German, of course. That's why I can't do that. Do that. Ask for control of. Again, Moscow, Ryazan, Tambov, Saratov, Stalingrad, and not this. This is German as well. I forgot about that. Well, if they are willing to give these up, I am more than willing to take control of them. Do I want to give me even more than that? Maybe. They seem willing. Still says yes. The option will disappear if I take too many, right? Ah, crap. Germany will maybe agree. Okay, again. You won't give me that one. You will give me the others, though. Okay. This seems like a tremendously good idea, if it works out. Let's take as much as they're willing to give. Whether it is everything or not. Smolensk is now controlled by the Germans, I think? Just take as much as possible. It is important to remember who controls what, but if I could only see the borders between you two. And I can't. I can't. Oh, now you are unwilling. That is too much. Okay, what if I decide to not take these? Well, Kiev is good. Okay, let's take these. And also ask the Germans for the same thing. Basically all the border states. So maybe you'll transfer some to me. Might be too much. Oh, crap. Wrong button. I'm doing it simultaneously, so it happened in a single game step. So they might be willing to give me more than they otherwise would. Okay, this is enough. Let's see if I get all that territory. Ha ha ha! And we're in business. Also, Romania is sending us an expeditionary force. Do we care? I'm not sure how that works in terms of manpower and equipment, but sure, let's take it. Let's take it. Let's form an army. Give it a general. This one. Go over here and move over here. Might work, might not, we'll see. And that certainly gave us a lot of factories that we can use. I should have thought of that earlier. A lot of factories that we can use. Thank you very much. They will rebel shortly, but it's not my problem. In the meantime, they can pump out some guns for me. And that is the important bit. Oh, right. We free India, control a lot of territory. Our war participation hasn't really changed, but we can benefit from the territory that we control in the meantime. The Soviets are retaking it down here. Let's cancel the previous order and do that. They should be ill-equipped, so we should be okay. Come on, Soviets. Surrender already. Then hopefully we can win it together with the Allies, but, you know, nothing is certain. We will need nuclear weapons to do that, really. How's our construction going? Oh, wait a minute, you already finished your construction? Well, let's get some more factories, shall we? Mostly civilian, as usual, and also some military. The important bit is that all the repairs will be the least pressing. That's better. Resistance to occupation. Let's have a look. Yeah, let's be super repressive towards everyone. Our guys are on the way. Hopefully all of this territory will go to us. Also, Germans are helping, which is nice. So we took as much land as we could. We also fed Leningrad, which is a pretty neat province. Right. Construction. I guess I could do more excavation. I could use the extra steel. And we did get more military factories. We're still missing weapons, so let's make more weapons. Then we can change our production to something else, maybe. But we're being aggressive, so we're taking a lot of attrition, which means we need more and more weapons all the time. Could you guys please move a little bit, more aggressively into the Soviet territory? Can you beat them here? If you can, that will go a long way towards securing our control of the region. How far are you from giving up? Minutes away from giving up is what they are. Yeah, right then. It's a very wide front. It is far from perfect, but it is doing its job. Now all we have to do is wait and see how much of the Soviet Union we can take for ourselves. I'm actually considering puppeting. Puppeting Russia. Probably not the best idea ever. No, let's not do puppets. I'm considering a Puppet Master campaign, but that's still in the realm of possibilities for the future. You. Well, this way. Did he get the order? Yes, he did. Okay, when we take, what's that, Gorky? That should be enough to win the war. And the Germans are going to take it. We'll see soon. They're on their way. Is this enough? Yes, it's enough. The war is over. Let's see what happens. Yes, expanded air bases. Soviet Union has capitulated. So, what can I take? The Germans took that much. Did you puppet Poland? No, we just took a lot of stuff. Okay, so what if I am to take... these bits over here? Don't let Japan take them. I wish the taken provinces would change color like they used to. Siberian riches. Am I satisfied with this territory? Not completely. Let's reset that. If I pass, what will happen if I pass? Did anyone else take anything else? I mean, the Germans did, probably. Let's pass again. Just the Germans. Pass again. Alright, the Germans are taking some stuff, which is understandable. Now it's our turn. I don't want to let Japan take any of these. These are not particularly great provinces, but they expand my territory. Territory is nice. Alright. There's a lot of resources here. Let's make sure we use that well. Oh yeah, also annexing Xinjiang and Mongolia should be quite helpful. And Tanutuva. Because every country, even though, a small one, will have quite a bit of factories in their capital, usually. Even if they are otherwise weak and small. Right, let's take as many provinces as possible, even if they are low value provinces. Without many factories or, you know, resources. We don't want Japan to get any. Alright, and these here, yes. That as well. I should probably connect to Turkey. Or I could get more in the north. Do I prefer north or south? You already did take Moscow. I guess I'll go south. Lots of oil down here. Some chromium. And that is a bit too much. Okay, let's... Should I take Crimea? Should I take Stalin? I should take Stalingrad. Did I take Georgia? No. I feel like I should probably pass again, but yeah, let's clear this and pass again. Did anyone besides Germany take anything? Let's pass again. Okay, nobody but Germany took anything. Can I pass one more time? Okay, this should be sufficient. Should be sufficient to take everything I need. Let's zoom it in as much as I can to still see these bits. Yeah, now I should be able to take a lot of territory and not be interrupted while doing that. This should increase our production capability quite significantly, and then we can decide what our next political moves will be. Xinjiang. Okay, Mongolia, annex. Take all states. Xinjiang. Take all states. Tanutuva. Take all states. Soviet Union, I doubt I can take all states. Can I puppet them? I can puppet them? Huh, interesting. I can take all remaining states. I didn't think so. If I can, that's great, sure. Is that going to be everything? Yes. That's it then. Let's see how much we got. Ho ho ho! What's not to like about that situation, eh? Okay, let's send the expeditionary forces home. Okay, perfect. Free India is now huge. This is not, very good territory, but it is territory. And that's important. Now, how many military factories do I have? Not as many as I previously did. It's still a significant amount. Now, Germany. Is it my turn to change my attitude towards you? Is it time to abandon the Axis? It might be. It might be. What is that? Paratroopers. Sure, I'll do that. It might be time to change our government into a democracy and ally ourselves with the allies who are losing. They are in retreat. But if, for example, the US joined them, We'll see. Won't we? We'll see very, very soon. In the meantime, it's time to end the episode. Thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.